Thank you so much for watching. I'm Lash Angela. You are tuning in to the Profound Thinker series, and this is my second vlog. My first vlog, which is called The Mustard Seed. The link is down below, and I'll just summarize it. Basically, it was about the having that faith of a mustard seed, and I challenged the viewers that they should do the same and get like a small container, put some mustard seeds, and and put dreams and ideas of what they foresee for themselves, either in the near future or as far as 10 years from now, 5 years from now. So I thought the best follow-up to that would be today's topic, which is centered on the power of words. Okay, I'm gonna actually, before I begin, I'm gonna read what it says in the Bible. So in Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21, it says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits." Now, if we just ponder on that, so the power of existence and the power of non-existence lays in our tongues. And if we treasure its power, we shall enjoy the fruits. So if we treasure the power of the tongue, we shall enjoy its fruits. That's quite deep. You guys think that sometimes I have premeditated what I'm gonna say. Actually, I haven't. And what I'm about to say, some of it I planned, some of it I hadn't. But just reading that verse, I didn't even know how I was going to start this. I always ask God to guide me on what He wants me to say and what message does He want to come across. And you know what? That's really just touched my heart. And I've read that verse before, but really today I've reread it. I was trying to look for, because I want to always make sure that my vlogs have God centered on it, because for me God is the most important thing. I am everything because of Him, and I am nothing without Him, legitly. So when I read that verse, I was like, yep, this is the verse I'm going to choose, because there's so many various verses on the power of words, but the way I want to talk about the power of words today, I think that fits in perfectly. And I never really thought how, legitly, I can enjoy anything I want just because of what I say. And I can be as miserable as I want just because of what I say. Not that I want to be miserable, but you know what I mean. So let's take a moment and think about the power of words. So let's go back in time. In the Bible, it says the world came into existence because God spoke it into existence. So God said, "Let there be day," and day was. "Let there be night," and night was. So if the Lord can use the word to speak what we are legitimately living on into existence, then what can we do? And what can we experience if we speak words of power into existence? As it says in Proverbs 18 verse 21, those who love it shall enjoy its fruits. Those who recognize the power of the tongue shall enjoy its fruits. And the power of the tongue, the tongue has the ability to create life and ability to create death. I am a visual learner, so I'm going to create a vision for you to understand what I want you to get today. So let's take a production of strawberries, right? So in the factory, there'll be like loads of strawberries coming down, right? And then they get boxed up. So in that box, they're going to box the best strawberries, correct? So there will be someone, though, picking out the bad strawberries and making sure only good strawberries are packaged in that box for you to buy. So when you buy it, you're buying the best, the best of the best. However, in the words of production, so in the factory of words, there is no one who has been assigned the job of picking out the best words and the bad words, that whereby they only package the best words to come into production, to come into where you can enjoy them. No. All words are produced, whether good or bad, they're produced. So when you say something, it goes into thin air and it gets magically produced and it becomes the manifestation of your reality. So if you just think for 1 second, think really carefully that when you say something, there ain't nobody out there who's going to say, Angela used good words today, so we're only going to produce the good words Angela said, and that's what she's going to experience. No. There is no one to do that job. So be really careful about the words that you are saying about your life. See, if I sat here and I said, oh my God, I'm so tired. If I start saying those words, what happens? I begin to meditate on those words. And when I begin to meditate on those words, I begin to think those words. And when I begin to think those words, I begin to live those words. I begin to become those words. That is the production of words. That's how the process works. So it is for your benefit that you be really careful about what you're saying about yourself. What words are you saying about yourself? If you did what I suggested you did in the video for the mustard seed, what words have you planted about your life? Because believe you me, they will come to pass. You want to speak words of power. Have you ever sat or stood in front of the mirror and told yourself, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am able, I am capable, I am fantastic, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to have an excellent day? Do you know how much power those words, they give you? They give you so much oomph. You're like, yeah, I'm ready for today, what? They give you so much power. But if you stood there and start confessing bad, negative words, your body language as well, it starts to shrink. You're not confident. You lose the ability to do things. And so if you've got like a situation or a problem, or people keep saying, don't recognize the problem, recognize the solution. Recognize that you have the power to solve whatever it is. Just literally start speaking what you want for yourself. For instance, if you're on a journey of trying to lose weight, start saying, I'm healthy. I'm able to put that cookie down. I'm able to go to the gym. I have energy. I'm drinking lots of water. I'm choosing the right foods. If you want to be wealthy, I am able and I am capable. I am strong. I have the intelligence to create something that is worthwhile and that will change lives. If you're going for an exam or you're preparing for an exam, I have a sound mind. I am being able to understand what I'm studying, understand what the teacher is asking of me. I'm able to retain that knowledge. I'm able to process that knowledge when it comes to the exam and write a wonderful essay, answer the questions correctly. When you start speaking words into existence, and I mean words of power, that's why I called it the power of words. Words of power. You put something in you. You elevate yourself. It's like you open the Pandora box. You see, everything that you need to achieve what you want, you've got it. It's in you. But to begin to tap into the seeds of greatness, you need to start speaking words that speak power in your life. Words that will literally change your life. So, as you start your day, this would be my challenge for you. Stand in front of the mirror and start saying what you are, what you can do, what you can achieve. And start saying that you are beautiful, recognizing who you are. And I think I've spoken about this, and I'll put the link down in my video with Kirish about the perception of beauty. Start saying to yourself what you are, what you're able to do. And believe you me, your world will change in an unimaginable way. Use the words of power to change your life. As it says in the book of Proverbs 18 verse 21, right? Let's read it again. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. So start loving the power of your tongue. Start loving the power of the words that come out from it. Go out there and be great, because you are great. Thank you so much for watching.